In India, acting more or less is uh, kind of talked in terms of method acting. And to be very honest with you, we don't even have one method actor in India actually. It's not possible. It's not that we don't have capable actors who can do method, but we don't have that process. Method acting is completely something different. It's a different ball game. It takes time. So you can't do method acting in a month. It takes a huge long process. A lot of actors who in the West go 1 year training, and then they go in that process for a year, and then they become that character. And when you see those performances, it just, you're in awe of those works.
But there's a perception that, say, an Amir Khan is a method actor. You work with him in
Yeah,
Tare Zameen
see,
Par.
I don't know people why. This is a very wrongly used word. It's not. Everybody has a method of performing a character. So that doesn't make anyone a method actor. So it's not. I think people are misusing the word. Amir has a great method of creating a character. Like I remember a conversation. Somebody was asking him, what did he do in Lagan? And he said, I stood on my both feet. So if you remember the poster also, he said, I always balance my feet on the ground because it was about finding our own ground, finding our own independence, finding our place. So I stood on my 2 feet. That's a beautiful thing. But it's that cannot be called a method, right? So there is a bit of a kind of confusion about what method exactly is. Andrew Brody, who played that film, who did that film, in which he's a girl and he's going from, that Oscar, he won an Oscar.
Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah. He took 1 year. 1 year. He studied so much about all that. And then he became, So there are some other great performances. People take years to kind of go through the similar kind of ways, learn, watch interviews, meet people. That's method. Then they become something else.
Like, say, in case of some actors, say that they go through a process and they can't come out of it even after the film is done. Say, like, I remember from the top of my mind, Ranveer Singh, when he did Padmavat. And he said that I was so deep into that dark zone that I couldn't really come out of it. Would you call that method acting?
I don't know exactly what he means by that or what happened. The example I have, there's an actor. Unfortunately, I don't remember his name. He played a musician, Hollywood film, Hollywood actor. He played a musician who was an alcoholic actually, and he, in order to play that character, went into the same footsteps. So much so that after the film was finished, he had to go to a rehab. So compare this to something else. There is a misunderstanding of the whole idea of method actually. It's impact. I would call that impact of a role. Like Manoj was telling me one day, he did a film in Delhi. I'm forgetting the name of that film.
Gale Guliyan.
Gully Guliyan. He said one day because he was like that, and one day he said, I just walked into some street and I sat down and I was lost. So that's impact. That cannot be called as method. I think what he's talking is the impact of a character. It's more of that than method. I think.
Yeah.